I'm gonna try this again. This is the Discontent and Woodbridge podcast in neighboring towns. I'm your host, Joseph Vivaldi, and on a dawning night, there will be a peaceful protest. Now, I will have Joe Vexter on to discuss one of yesterday's newses from a long time ago. And I'm going into the 60s here, because situations replay themselves, and replay themselves as they can. But it's never too late to change. And it's never late for a better tomorrow. Perhaps the opportunities won't be there, but perhaps we can create any opportunity that we can have, as long as we put it out there. For all they will give us any opportunities, we just gotta be able to take them. And when you take those opportunities, you can stand your ground in whatever cause you need to be. Joseph Vivaldi Network is now an LLC after 5 long years, and I've been in the hospital 60 days. This time around, and I've seen a lot. Been in war with many people. Stood my ground. Fact is, you live in a world that's needed. And we live in a world where we can develop our dreams, as long as we believe in them. And a man who said that, maybe he wasn't the best by some people's eyes. By some people, they were golden. Martin Luther King Jr. See, Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream of equality. Equality hasn't been achieved, because he just didn't say whites. He didn't say blacks. He said whites. He said all creeds are created equal. He said all creeds are created equal. Now, I'm going to play something, because I'm in a podcasting mood. That's not what I'm going to play. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King Jr. I'm going to play I Have a Dream.
If one hot-selling Amazon product could replace your income and change your life. Hi, I'm Sophie.
This is peaceful protesting. This is the March on Washington. And mind you, 50 years. And we're living in it again. Now I'm stuck. 50 years and we're living in it again. Protesting. There were ones who sought out violence, and there's ones who sought out peace. But let me be a bit to assure you, you can win a war by creating. When we create a vision, we stand tall by it.
In what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration of freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as the first beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who have been seared in the flames of living injustice. It came as the dawn of daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains.
They had segregation back then,
100 years later,
mind you.
the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty
But the thing is,
in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity.
now it's isolationism. Not necessarily segregation, it's isolationism. Keeping 6 feet distance. They're doing that because they had to do something with COVID, and it got too crazy to live before, which I'll get to then.
Most the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. They were signing a promissory note with every American walks the fall out. This note was a promise to all men. Yes, black men as well as white men.
Said it, black men as well as white men. See, I'm going to talk during this, but you know the speech, you know what he says. In Roots, there is a scene where the white guy was speaking to his friend, who was a slave. And he said, whip him. That's what he does. But he said, no, that's not what he was trained to do, because he is an endangered servant. Indentured servant. Mind you, what is an indentured servant? Somebody who works. So does slavery still exist? And can we rely on the government to pay back when they have, and they will. But it's civil unrest. Why is there civil unrest? Many reasons. One man winds up dead. For what? See, 50 years ago, mind you, it's 1970. 1970. It's 50 years ago. The speech was 57 years ago. Every time of year we hear about Black History Month, yeah. How we do? But mind you, mental health is another topic too. Mental health. Many people don't understand the nature of the mentally ill. The wrong medication given at the wrong time. Excuse me. Could set off an explosion. Why? Why? For what reason? Why are we angry? We're angry more so at our ancestors who've left us behind in a world where we fight our ancestors past. So I've come to grow and I've come to learn. We have had a history with our ancestors past. What happened in Woodbridge 300, 400, 500 years ago? George Washington was in town. George Washington was in town. And he delegated every one of his battles in New Jersey. Many people don't know and understand the history. See, I was afraid. And I lived in paranoia before. Was I paranoid about? Many things. But the freedom of the march is more important. Because people did something. But perhaps, maybe, our civil liberties are against the road, or against the rope. Who gives them the right to do what they do? Let's say they don't understand. Sometimes in hospital settings, they'll take the paintings away, they'll take the drawings. You can try to put a step